The following is a non-profit fan-based parody. Please support the...
What the hell are you doing?
Making an episode.
No, you are not making your own episode.
Why not? I write for your series all the time.
No, we just let you think you write for us. We have to change everything you write because it sucks and makes no sense.
Look, this isn't an episode, it's just crazy non-canon filler.
You said that last time and MaxFly56 still hasn't grown back his eyebrows.
Just trust me. What have you got to lose?
You said that, too.
I can't decide whether you should live or die. Oh, you'll probably go to heaven. Please don't hang your head and cry. No wonder why my heart feels dead inside. It's cold and hard and petrified. Lock the doors and close the blinds. We're going for a ride. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
While Kira's come and go, there's one constant truth. The Death Note is here to stay. There have been many dream owners, like Yagami, Misa Amane, that one guy from the record company.
And me, the original owner of the Death Note. Booyah!
Oh, yeah, how could I possibly have forgotten Ryuk, whose last name is...
Actually, it's Smith.
So your name is Ryuk Smith. That sounds fake. Did you change it or something?
What? No. I come from a long line of Smiths. Ever since my great-grandmother immigrated to Matsuda's colon, she had to change her name from Syphilis to something more appropriate. Ah, Granny Smith. She truly was the greatest Smith of them all.
Moving on. All of these people have owned the Death Note, but only one man has truly become a god of death, Teru Mikami. Some know him as a brilliant prosecution lawyer, others as a collected, thoughtful individual. A few others know him as that one guy who likes to dress up in women's underwear, and he goes around prancing, singing, "Oh, look at me, I'm the prettiest sissy boy," in the middle of a crowded street.
What? Who the hell are you?
And those who would blackmail him into going with a ridiculous documentary know him as a horrifying mass murderer and wielder of the Death Note.
Aw, crap. Wait, I know.
Yeah, they'd also call him a stupid fall guy who needs a name and a face to kill.
Oh, right. So, what do you want to know?
Oh, I already know everything, sissy boy. People could tell even from an early age that Mikami was destined for greater things. He was always very popular with his classmates.
I'll have you know I had a 4.0 GPA, ran the chess club, was a level 12 dungeon master, and was elected class president. I'd like to think that I was tough but fair and respected by all.
Nerd!
He's wearing glasses, kill him!
Burn the witch!
Of course, people showed respect differently back then.
Mikami grew up in an abusive household. His father was a professional badger wrestler, too busy on the road to come home. His mother had a rare disease that left her with no eyes or upper face, and she drank to excess.
Now, son, I need you to do me a favor. When I pass out later, I need you to turn me on my side. I don't want to drown in my vomit, like your grandfather.
What? But how would that even... Badgers! My mother was a saint!
No, she was a drunk, and she would steal your milk money for Jack Daniels.
Look, I have a picture of her!
Oh, yeah? Well, guess what? Now your mother's dead. She died while you were still in school, and it scarred you for life. Ha!
Mommy?
If you interrupt me again, I'll change your past, and this time I'll make you incontinent.
I'll be good.
Mikami's perfect life began to take a downward turn after that. He turned to drugs, and then to prostitutes, and then to drug-filled prostitutes.
If you're going to make a documentary about me, at least make it true!
Oh, but it is true.
What? Are you a wizard?
Oh, isn't that just Teru Mikami, accusing someone of freaking witchcraft just because they can do magical retcons. Well, look at him now. Look where that's got him. Now he's hanging out with an out-of-work voice artist who just got kicked out by his girlfriend because he wanted to be right. Just once in his life, he wanted to be right. Do you hear me, Denise? Do you hear what you've done to me? Oh, and now he has something to say about that, does he?
No, I don't.
Damn straight he doesn't. Now, speaking of drug-filled prostitutes...
I remember the first time I met Mikami. He was lying in a gutter. When I walked by, he looked right at me and said one word. God. I mean, wow. You can't buy drugs that give you a high like that.
Look, that is a speech impediment. Anytime I'm nervous or whatever, it just slips out. It's been that way ever since Mom... Wow, you are good. It's even affecting my brain now.
That's right. Now you're getting it.
And it was at that moment I knew Mikami and I would be bestest friends forever. With benefits.
What about that man crush you had on Ray?
I didn't have a man crush.
Yeah, right. And what about Al?
I was with Misa at that time. Ha!
Yeah, and what about all that talk about a threesome with Miss Tucker?
What? She's hot.
You know that she's never gonna go for it.
Well, we totally did it in the hotel once. Just ask the task force. They were wiretapping the place. Oh yeah, right there. That's how you do it. You're a pro, aren't you?
What the hell is this?
God?
But she... This interview is over!
So I'm not the only one getting bent over a barrel here. Are all of your guest interviewees going to be crazy, or are you just messing with me?
You have no idea.
I remember Mikami. We go way back. We were roommates at Penn State.
Wait a minute here. Chief Yagami? What's he doing here? Didn't he die?
Rumors of my death were grossly exaggerated. And I am immortal! Ha 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 ha!
You don't say.
Anyway, this guy was totally awesome. This one time we were out with a bunch of drug-filled prostitutes and we shined so many shoes, I got a wooden nickel.
But what? You were training to be a policeman. What?
Your point? And don't you interrupt me, mister, or I'll smack you in the mouth so hard even Mikami's mom will feel it.
Hasn't she suffered enough?
No. Anyways, Mika had this totally coked up broad so full of powder that she not only couldn't feel pain when we hit her with a stick, but more coke actually fell out of her.
Oh, God. Ugh.
Then he went out to the middle school, hung her from a tree, and told a bunch of kids that she was a piñata. They were so happy when they beat her, more pixie stick powder came up, they greedily snorted it. I don't blame them. I wanted in on it.
That's...
Little bastards burned the school down in like 10 minutes. I never found out if the prostitute survived or not. It's for the best, I owed her money.
Okay, let's not talk to you anymore.
But wait, there's more! I totally haven't told you about the time that Mika got 5 gallons of KY jelly, a slip and slide, and a midget dressed as a leprechaun. We called it bowling for Lucky Charms.
Okay, this isn't fun anymore.
Welcome to my world. Shall we call a truce?
Yeah, fine. Don't care anymore. It's time for us to just go. While no one man can predict the future...
I can. Kira's gonna be caught, and all of his conspirators are gonna be either killed or kill themselves horribly, and I'm gonna watch.
Yeah, I said no one man can predict the future, so sit down.
But I'm a boy.
Oh, okay then. So no one person can predict the future. There, what are you gonna do, huh?
But
You say but one more time, then I will kick yours.
Ooh, pick me! I want to get my child kicking boots. I'll kick him so hard in the face.
I'm not a child. I'm 12. I'm a big boy now.
You be quiet! While no one person can predict the future of the Death Note or its current owner, one thing is certain. Mikami has a bright future ahead of him, full of fame and glory. Truly, he's a man of the people and will show society the way in the dark times to come.
See? Told you. I guess that makes you wrong about a lot of things, huh?
Screw this. Denise is crazy, but she's not insane. So I'm going home to her. Goodbye.
Oh, I could throw you in the lake or feed you poison birthday cake. I won't deny I'm gonna miss you when you're gone. Oh, I could bury you alive, but you might crawl out with a knife and kill me when I'm sleeping. That's why I can't decide whether you should live or die. Oh, you'll probably go to heaven. Please don't hang your head and cry. No wonder why my heart feels dead inside. It's cold and hard and petrified. Lock the doors and close the blinds. We're going for a ride. Ooh,